Hi everyone, how are you? This is Luna Aura from the Sex Magic School of Isis and Lilith. I want to address a request, so I'm going to read the comment. I understand, could you possibly be open about discussing the boundaries we should have inside of a sacred union, such as having opposite gender friends? I feel I get jealous when my girlfriend goes out with her friends that are boys, although she wouldn't meet them without her other girl best friend. Okay, let's dive into this, okay? Because I feel like this is an important topic to get into, especially in our world, in our modern world where people are not, they're not living in full integrity and maturity and respect to each other and to their sacred union. And a lot of people think that they're in a sacred union, but they're really not, because let's just get into it. Okay. In a sacred union, you must remember two things. One, you are I'm talking, if you're a man, you're a channel. The woman is the vessel. All right. This is if you're in a sacred union. I'm not talking about any everyday relationship, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife. Most people don't want a sacred union. Most people really don't. Most people just want to be in their comfort zone and that's it. I'm speaking about a sacred union. All right. So the number one is the man is the vessel, the man is the channel, the woman is the vessel. Number two, you are not in this union just for the sake of both of you, for your own pleasure, for your own whatever. A sacred union is not about your bodies and mind. It is beyond that. People come to a sacred union to serve source. All right. It is your souls merging to birth a new energy into this world. That's why women like me, we cannot settle for a boyfriend. I don't want a boyfriend. I don't want a husband. I want a God that holds the vibration and frequency with me so that I can serve the mother better with him. If I don't have a man that I can serve the mother better with, I'd rather do it alone. Do you understand the difference between a sacred union and just having a relationship? You don't need, like, people who really want to serve source and serve this world, you will see them alone most of their life because they want to serve. They don't want a relationship for the sake of a relationship. Most people just go into relationships because they don't want to be alone. Like, let's be honest. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't judge that. But if you want a sacred union, then you need to see it from a different perspective. Okay? I'm explaining the sacred union to you, what it really is. And again, I can talk for hours about just the sacred union, obviously, but I'm trying to kind of sum it up here. This energy of the sacred union that you're creating together with your partner must be protected above all. I'm going to repeat that. The sacred union, the energy of the sacred union that you're creating with your partner must be protected above all. Your union becomes the most sacred thing for you two. If it is not, you are not in a sacred union. Period. You are in a karmic bond, you are in an ego relationship, whatever. You're not in a sacred union. If both partners don't do anything to protect this union and this energy that you are forming together right now, okay? This baby that you're creating together, not necessarily a human child, but any energy you're creating together in a sacred union is a baby and you must protect it, all right? So everything you do, you and your partner must embody this sacred union and the promise that your souls have made to each other. All right? When you create a safe space for each other, your partner comes first. Today, in the spiritual community, especially, people are so judgmental and manipulative when it comes to jealousy. Like, we can't even talk about that. A safe space of a relationship is meant for us to heal and to grow together, to become better. We all have our wounds. And if your partner cannot hold your wounds and put you first, what are you doing together, right? If my partner comes to me and says, I feel jealous, I feel uncomfortable when you hang out with this person or that person. The immediate response, and the only response in my view, to give my partner in that moment is, this will not happen again. I don't ever want you to feel like that. And then after I say that, after I respond that way, he knows he's safe. He knows he's seen and he's felt. Then we can talk. we can process. We can go deeper into these emotions that he's having and explore them. But if the immediate response is someone telling you, you should not be jealous, or, it's just your insecurities, or things like that, you need to question the relationship, right? You need to really question everything that you're creating with this person. Of course, I'm not talking about a person who is highly toxic, who is like highly toxic and gets angry when you go out with your friends. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not healthy. You want to be free in your relationship. You want to be able to have friends. You want to be able to have your own life. This is healthy. But there is a fine line, and we all know what I'm talking about, where, where people don't act in a mature way, in a responsible way with their sexual energy. So this is where we all have to mature and grow up and be honest with ourselves. But both partners need to always check in with themselves and be honest if they're being responsible and honest about the energy that they create with other people, right? If I have to be honest with myself, if I'm really being responsible, flaunting my sexual energy in the right way with the right people, am I honoring my sacred union, right? Am I putting my man and my sacred union above all? Because if I'm in a sacred union, that should be my ultimate, honor. All right. And same my partner for me and for our sacred union. So there is a sacred union is mature. Okay. This is not child's play. There is maturity and power in the honesty and level of integrity that two people bring to each other in a sacred union. If you know you live in this integrity, then you must ask for nothing less in your partner. This is my opinion, okay? This video is purely my opinion. And I see so many people today damaging each other and hurting each other and causing more trauma and pain in a space that should be a safe space to heal and to grow and transmute and to evolve and to love and to be cherished. And it is, for me, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable because sacred union holds high level of integrity and maturity. High levels. And so this is my response to you. I hope this helps. I am a priestess of the temple. I am a servant of the mother. And I pray for true sacred unions on planet Earth.